Upon hearing the news of King Shantanu's decision to appoint his son Devavratha as the heir to the throne of Hastinapura, the announcement quickly spread throughout the kingdom. Dasharaja, who had previously agreed to the marriage between Shantanu and his daughter Satyavati, was deeply saddened by this turn of events. He realized that his grandsons from Satyavati would not be heirs to the kingdom, and in light of this, he decided to cancel the marriage arrangement and convinced Satyavati to accept his decision. Upon hearing from his informers that Dasharaja had cancelled the marriage, Shantanu sent summons to Dasharaja for a meeting at the palace to discuss the matter. However, Dasharaja refused to come to the palace. Perplexed by this unexpected turn of events, Shantanu decided to visit Dasharaja's house himself to understand the reason behind the cancellation of the marriage. He approached Dasharaja and asked him directly for an explanation. Dasharaja, showing respect to Shantanu as his king, explained his reason for cancelling the marriage. He expressed that he initially agreed to the marriage because he hoped that his grandsons would become kings of Hastinapura in the future, but with Shantanu announcing Devavratha as his heir and future king, Dasharaja saw no reason to proceed with the marriage. He conveyed his condition that if Shantanu promised to make his grandson as king, then he would accept the marriage. Shantanu felt deep sadness upon hearing Dasharaja's condition. His heart longed to marry Satyavati, but he couldn't agree to the condition because it would mean betraying Devavratha, who possessed all the qualities of a capable king. Shantanu believed it would be unjust to deny Devavratha his rightful place as heir. Reluctantly, he conveyed his inability to accept Dasharaja's condition. In turn, Dasharaja insisted that he couldn't proceed with the marriage under those circumstances. With a heavy heart, Shantanu left, grappling with his inner turmoil. Shantanu returned to the palace, but his thoughts remained fixated on Satyavati. Hoping to ease his longing, he initially believed he could overcome his feelings with time. However, as days passed, his thoughts of her only intensified. In an attempt to suppress his emotions, he turned to substances, which gradually turned into an addiction. Depressed and consumed by his addiction, Shantanu neglected his duties as king, failing to attend meetings or make important decisions. Observing his decline, ministers and sages grew concerned. While Devavratha began to fill in for his father at meetings, he hesitated to confront Shantanu about his behavior. Pressure mounted on Devavratha to assume the throne, as many believed Shantanu was unfit to rule. Concerned about the kingdom's future, Devavratha approached Shantanu to inquire about his changed behavior and deep sadness. Devavratha, who possessed immense power and capability, offered to do anything to alleviate his father's suffering. Despite this, Shantanu hesitated to confide in him, unwilling to indirectly ask Devavratha to sacrifice his future kingship for his personal desires. Refusing to disclose the reason, Shantanu kept his turmoil hidden. But Devavratha later learned the truth from one of Shantanu's close ministers. Devavratha decided to confront Satyavati and his father to address the issue. Upon reaching Dasharaja's house, he inquired about the reason behind Dasharaja's reluctance to marry his daughter to Shantanu. With apprehension, Dasharaja expressed his desire for his grandson to inherit the throne, a wish now hindered by Shantanu's announcement of Devavratha as the next king. Surprisingly, Devavratha didn't react with anger or sadness. Instead, he felt very happy and elated, because this problem is something that he can solve with ease. He He assured Dasharaja that he would gladly relinquish the throne to Shantanu and Satyavathi's son, his own brother, ensuring a smooth succession. Though Dasharaja felt some relief, he remained wary, fearing future conflicts between Devavratha's sons and Satyavathi's sons. Concerned about the kingdom's unity, Devavratha promptly pledged to remain unmarried for life to prevent such turmoil. Dasharaja, despite feeling somewhat reassured, remained not fully satisfied. He expressed concern that Devavratha's promise made in private might not hold weight without witnesses. Devavratha replied with conviction that the 5 elements, sky, wind, fire, earth, and water, are the eternal witnesses to his oath. Dasharaja, skeptical, laughed and retorted, intending, how can the elements bear witness? They cannot speak if Devavratha break his promise. Devavratha was determined to make Dasharaja believe that the 5 elements will witness his oath. Devavratha stood firm, his voice resonating with determination as he made his solemn oath. I, Devavratha, son of Shantanu and Ganga, pledging that I will neither marry in my lifetime nor father sons, he invoked on the god of the sky. Suddenly rain began to pour down, accompanied by flashes of lightning. On Vayudeva, a powerful gust began to blow, causing the rooftop to tremble and objects to topple over. On Bhudevi, the goddess of the earth, the ground began to shake, causing people to lose their balance and fall down. On Varuna Deva, the god of water, the gentle rain turned into a torrential downpour, causing the water levels to rise rapidly within seconds. On Agni Deva, the god of fire, a lightning bolt struck a nearby tree, setting it ablaze. And with each declaration, nature responded dramatically, as if affirming his vow. Dasharaja, witnessing these extraordinary events, was filled with awe and fear, realizing the gravity of Devavratha's promise.